Messiahs, Walker. A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting. You're listening to Nationwide 90 FM. The time is
5 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Good morning to you. It is Tuesday, July 15, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that we give God thanks. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, and 90.9, thank you so much for joining us on the FM dial. We appreciate your company there. Let me head on over to YouTube to see who's joining us on the YouTube platform. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. If you have not yet subscribed, please go on over there and do so. So, let me see. Juliet Sanchez is first in the chat this morning. Good morning to you, Juliet. David Nebar, good morning to you as well. Roger Smart, top of the morning to you. Merlin Russell, Monica Callum, good morning. Rupert Wilson, good morning to you. Hugh Donaldson, Marigold, S.H. Rohan, good morning to you. Corrine, Gillian Coleman, good morning. I'm winning right now. Good morning to you. Herman, good morning. And all the others over there on YouTube, top of the morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us on the YouTube platform. If you're listening from our mobile app, which is available for free on the Google Play and the Apple App Store, morning to you as well. And those on our website, the Listen Now option there, top of the morning to you. Thank you so much for making it Nationwide 90 FM. This morning, you guessed it, we're outside. We are at the University of Technology, Jamaica. We're at the Alfred Sangster Auditorium. We're here with the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce for their MSME Linkages Day Expo. So the auditorium is filled with lots of booths and different table setups with different small businesses, medium-sized businesses, and agencies of the ministry here. It is very important for small businesses and medium-sized businesses to ensure that you set up your linkages, ensure that you know, who you can talk to for this, who you can go to for this, where you can get a loan here, where you can get a grant there, who you can connect with for exports. And that's what the ministry is here doing today. So come on down if you can come on to the expo and see what's happening here. Of course, the Minister Albin Hill will be addressing, and I believe the Prime Minister as well will be addressing the expo here today. So, of course, later on during Cliff News Online, we will bring you all that's happening here at UTech Jamaica for the expo, MSME Linkages Expo. But in the meantime, inside the Consumer Hour, we will be taking your calls. So, the phone lines are open. The numbers to call, 876-630-9371. There's also 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255. We'll take a call or two leading up to the commercial break. After that, you'll hear Inside Customs, and then after Inside Customs, we'll come back and we will take more of your calls. Before I go into the calls, you know, I have to talk a little bit. And this is something I've actually spoken about before, but I think we need to talk about it again. The fast food restaurants, you wanna know them. When you don't have no cup or the drinks machine now work or something causes the customer who orders a combo to be unable to get a drink in the cup, why the customer still a pay for combo and then you go ask me if I want a bottle drink, which will come at an extra cost? Why? If I am paying, say for example, $1,045 for a combo, the combo entails 2 pieces of chicken, a fries, and a juice. And for some reason, I can't get the juice. Why should it still cost me $1,045 and something out of the combo I go missing? And then you go offer me to buy a juice at an additional cost. How? Yeah. I don't have a style sometime. You only have the big cup. I have to go pay for a big cup. And it's my fault. It's not my fault. Give me the big cup and put the little cup amount in the big cup. I don't understand where we get this style from. Because it's a combo, right? And the combo include this, that, and that. And if you only have that and that and not this, me still a pay for this, that, and that. And then you're offering me something to substitute for the missing item at an additional cost. It don't make sense. It doesn't add up. So you have to look at these things. You have to assess these things because it don't fair to the customer. I had reason to be at one recently. And the cashier go as far as to say, boy, if I didn't mean, would I take it off, but to other my place. That's what I understand, But it is not fair to the customers. And you know why it probably not going to change? Because Jamaicans kind of tied to certain fast food place, So, if them say jump, we just going to say, oh, aye. We now go cuss. Now we probably cuss a little bit, but we are going to give them the money same way. But it is something that I think is very unfair to customers, paying customers who are coming into your establishment, who are leading to the success of your establishment, and you rip them off like that. Better you tell me, say you're not selling no combo because you're not a cup. But if you can't work out a reduced price because you don't have no drinks or no drinks cup or the machine not work, it's not fair. It's not fair. And as I said, I did talk about it already. But to all the fast food restaurants in Jamaica, Tasty, KFC, Mothers, Bird Shack, Quick Chick, and all the upcoming ones. Look into it, man. Look into it. Sit down, work out a reduced price for when the drinks not available. Because it's going to happen, and things happen, and we understand. So when the machine now work, when none have no cup, and you cannot give the customer the cup that is a part of the combo, the juice that is a part of the combo, yeah man, I'm going to give it a reduced price. You can't charge me the same money. It's not fair. It's not fair. But that's where we're going to take a break. When we come back, remember, we are going to take your calls. After the break, you're going to hear Inside Customs. And after that, we will take your calls. Jeez, I didn't see the message, Michelle. Chris, take him number and call him back, please, after Inside Customs. Sorry about that, Chris. After the break, Inside Customs.
Outperform, outlast. We top performance. Jackama. Reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. Fancy leg tools, 3 parts and 3 repairs. 3 parts, 3 repairs. 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-6111-4. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
You want to win? Then just bet. Bet on the game, no stress, no sweat. And win big in the Wanna Bet Just Bet promotion. Spend $1,500 or more on one Just Bet ticket and complete the entry form at promotions.supremegames.com for your chance to win. Third place gets Beats by Dre. Second place gets an iPhone 15 and AirPods Pro. And first place gets a 65-inch TV and a soundbar. Promotion runs May 16 to July 20, 2025. Grand draw July 25, 2025. Authorized under Section 58. Of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Back to school doesn't have to break the bank. Swap instead of shop. Join Nationwide 90 FM at our back to school fair on Saturday, August 9 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Harmony Beach Park in the western city of Montego Bay. Bring those books your kids no longer need and swap them for ones they do. Plus, enjoy fun activities, entertainment, and meet your favorite Nationwide personalities. It's all happening in St. James on Saturday, August 9 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Harmony Beach Park. See you there.
Welcome to Inside Customs, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency, country above self.
Welcome again to Inside Customs here on Nationwide 90 FM, a production of NNN and the Jamaica Customs Agency, where we talk about those important entities related to Jamaica Customs and their extensive work that are critical in bringing in revenue for the country and ensuring that businesses have the wherewithal to thrive and strive. Last week, I started a conversation with the CEO of the Jamaica Special Economic Zone Authority, Kelly Dawn Hamilton, and there were some strings left untied. We shall hope to tie them today in the time that we have. Kelly, good morning and welcome for coming back.
Thank you so much for having me again.
Excellent. All right. So let's get right into it. So could you identify some of those sectors inside the SEZ that are operational? And among those, which ones would you say are poised for growth?
So the Special Economic Zone Authority has a strong history with the global digital services sector, and that covers specifically business process outsourcing, knowledge process outsourcing, and all things tech and digital. And so we've seen tremendous growth in that space over the years, and it has certainly been one of our key sectors, critical sectors, and high growth sectors. Now we're also seeing quite an influx of companies that are interested and seeking to diversify their supply chain and stabilize their supply chain and ensure that they are hedged against any unforeseen circumstances, in the current dispensation. Now with changing policies, etc., countries and companies are looking for that stability. And so Jamaica provides just that. And so we're seeing an uptick in companies that want to use Jamaica as their nearshore location. And it makes perfect sense. I mean, we have about 20 shipping routes coming into the country, shipping lines coming into the country, and our flights. We have 3 international airports, one coming in Negril as well. So the opportunity for cargo coming in and out of the country is almost a no-brainer for us. And so what we need is companies that are going to fill the bellies of the planes and that are going to send these ships back out with Jamaican goods. And so that is the opportunity that we're seeing for manufacturing, logistics, warehousing. We have a number of companies that have been knocking on the door asking us for SEZ warehousing space because they want to take advantage of the SEZ benefits and they need warehousing. So for companies that are building out that kind of space, looking into logistics, the SEZ is that perfect opportunity for you. In terms of diversification of industry, I want to just share the opportunity presented through German Ship Repair. And this is a ship repair company that is doing dry docking services right out by Rockfort, right? And that changes the face of what Jamaica has to offer. So now when ships are passing, they can stop and get their ships serviced and fixed, repaired right here in Jamaica. We have about 60,000 ships passing us. There is no reason why every single one of them shouldn't be serviced here in Jamaica, creating employment for our country and, of course, investment and other opportunities. Because, you know, where you have when you have a company or a sector developing, it's about the entire ecosystem around that and the services that will be supplied. And so this is where our MSMEs can take advantage. Remember, SEZ companies do not pay GCT, and so they are incentivized to purchase locally because they have this cost advantage. And this is where our MSMEs can take advantage of a company being SEZ. If you can't come in, you can provide services to special economic zone designated companies.
Where the SEZ is concerned, one of the questions I reflected that I should have put to you the last time we spoke is this: how does the fact that Jamaica is an English-speaking country in close proximity to the United States, so language, the educational profile of Jamaica, even though we complain at home about literacy and so forth, not high enough, but how does the factor for the language we speak, the fact of the education of the people in business and people available to do business and our proximity to the United States make us attractive for persons looking for somewhere to enter an economic zone and do business from?
That is our key, a major advantage for us. Our time zone, our English language proficiency are all key factors in what makes Jamaica that ideal location. And then let's face it, what makes Jamaica so unique and so in demand is our people. It's the heart of our country. Our Jamaican people, we work hard. When we work, we work. When we go on the field of play, we play. When we work hard, man, and we do it to win. And so especially in the customer experience side, that's why in a sector like BPO, companies keep coming back. We are top tier when it comes to service. And so all of these things come together perfectly to make Jamaica the place of choice to do business. And that's what we're seeing. Companies continue to come and knock on the door. One of the things I should share, which is a major opportunity for us that we're actively looking at now. So domestic companies currently cannot come into the special economic zone. And that was a function of base erosion and profit shifting. We didn't, when the legislation was established, we didn't want to create a situation where we were blacklisted because companies would then be able to move from the domestic companies that are paying taxes into the safety of SEZ, for want of a better term, but they would be paying less taxes. And so that principle is called base erosion and profit shifting. We have an opportunity now in 2026 where that timeline comes to an end. And so we are actively looking at where are our priority sectors, what are the opportunities for our domestic industries to come into the SEZ. And so we are actively working on that now to create opportunities for our existing players in the space. So SEZ, you know, we get a lot of questions and our comments rather about SEZ being for overseas companies. That's not the case at all. SEZs, we want Jamaican companies specifically to take advantage of the opportunity opportunity, we will handhold you. There is no question that we won't answer, particularly with our partners at Customs.
Yes.
Customs has been the key driver in making SEZs work. And so we continue to work with them. I mean, sometimes the line between Customs and SEZ, you can't have one without the other, right? So they are our close partners, and we continue to work with them to identify and to help our companies to take advantage of the opportunities that exist.
Absolutely. So you predicted my next question. So that leads me to ask you, though, between 2016 and now, so 9 and 6/15, so 9 years since the...
10.
Well, 10, the 10th,
Yes.
no, right. 10 years deep. Well, 9 plus.
Sorry,
So we're in the 10th. Well,
the 10th is 2026. Yes,
good.
yes.
How would you characterize when you looked at the stated objectives of the Special Economic Zone in 2016 and the incremental way you've been able to make improvements to the environment, the companies that you've added, the reputation that the SEZ has gotten over time, the development of companies in it, and the way the legislative environment around customs and other financial financial considerations are concerned in the country? When you take all of that together, how would you describe the first 9 years of this authority?
So the early years were rough.
As you'd expect.
I won't sugarcoat
as
that.
you'd expect, yeah.
They were rough because you didn't know how it would work practically. We had a legislation and now we had to implement. So, of course, there were teething pains. I am very happy to say that 9 years on, we're past that. I remember when the authority started, it started with what, 4 or 5 people, right? We now have a strong team of persons who are so motivated to help our clients to get to where they want to go. And the reason why we're so client-focused is because without them, there is no authority.
Correct.
There is nothing to move. So we get into the lives of our companies from the perspective of our job is to help you grow. And from starting at from that viewpoint for us, it's a far cry from where we're coming from, right? And so to me, that is a great sign of success. The other sign of success for us is the growth of the company itself and the people who work in the organization, the young people who came in who never had a clue about where this would go and where their own careers would go. And, I'm talking about the people in my organization because without them, we have no authority. Without them, our private sector could come knocking, but there would be nothing to show for it. We have a program where we take our interns and we move them through professional development. We have an example now. My director of investment promotions and communications, he came in as an intern. So, yes. Kevin Farquharson. So that is a big deal in terms of growth of the organization. It is about 2 things. One, how do we help our clients get to where they want to go? And more than help, what enabling environment do we need to create to do that? And 2, for the people in our organization, how do we tool them to come out better Jamaicans, better professionals, and highly engaged and motivated to give back to our country, to work within a government space? It's not easy.
Yes.
It's not easy at all. Yes. I mean, for my colleagues at Customs, we're quarreled with all the time. We get cussing, right? Because the space that we occupy as regulator dictates that there are certain laws that we must follow.
Yes.
But success, I think that the authority is doing a great job. The team has done a significantly good job in terms of getting us to this point 9 years later. Certainly, we have more to go. Certainly, we have our own vision of where we want to get to in terms of our application processes being online, things being more streamlined, more efficiency in our processes, and we will get there.
Right. And when 10 comes next year, you'll be here doing another interview talking about 10 years deep into the SEZ. Thank you this morning, Kelly Dawn Hamilton. All the best to you.
Thank you very much.
She's the CEO of the Jamaica Special Economic Zone Authority, and she stressed the very important and close partnership that they have with the Jamaica Customs Agency. This has been Inside Customs, a production of Nationwide 90 FM and the JCA.
That was Inside Customs, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency, country above self.
In Jamaica, your rights are protected by our Constitution. From the right to education to freedom of expression, every citizen deserves respect and dignity. But remember, with rights come responsibilities. Let's uplift and respect each other and stand against injustice. Together, we can make Jamaica a better place for ourselves and future generations. Know your rights. Embrace your responsibilities. This message was brought to you by the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is
9:30.
Are you looking to drive sales and build brand visibility this summer? Be a vendor at the Nationwide 90 FM Back to School Fair on Saturday, August 9 at Harmony Beach Park, Montego Bay. Families from St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, and St. Elizabeth will be out in full force. And you should be too. Call us at 876-630-1210 or email sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com to secure your spot. Let's put your brand where it matters, on the ground.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You are back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Norige Banton, and we are going to take your calls now. The phone lines are open for you. Just to remind you of the numbers, 876-630-9371. And that goes up to 4 and 618-8255. Remember, we are live on location at the University of Technology, Jamaica, at the Alfred Sangster Auditorium, and we're here for the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce's MSME Linkages Day Expo. So, see a lot of small businesses, medium-sized businesses set up here in the auditorium, a nice setup in the auditorium, and also some agencies and departments of the ministry are also here to support these businesses that are here. So come on down. I'm sure there's a lot of knowledge that will be shared, a lot of information to help you if you are a business owner. So come on down to the University of Technology, Jamaica. You can benefit from this, or stay tuned to Nationwide. You will hear more information as we continue our broadcast here, especially during Cliff Hughes Online. We're going to go back to the phone lines now. First caller online, Keisha. Good morning.
Hi, Laura. Morning.
Hi, Keisha. Morning.
How are you doing?
I am doing good. How are you?
Well, fair to find. Bless up all the wonderful listeners them, wherever they are. Bless up YouTube, bless up on the show.
All right.
Laura, the program is Consumer Affairs, right? Right? That's the name of the program,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Good. All right. You see, I remember during COVID, there was a lot said about price gouging, right?
Yes.
Right, because during COVID, that what you don't normally pay for hand sanitizer went up sky high and all of these.
Alcohol and mask and gloves and all of that, yeah.
But I'm saying, who is tasked with the job of going out to see what is going on in some of these entities? What body carry out that type of work?
There is
to see what is going on.
I think there are several entities that do work like in that regard. I know there's the Consumer Affairs Commission that has their job in that regard also. I think to some extent the PIOJ also does some work, the Statistical Institute of Jamaica, probably not directly to what you just said, but some work in that regard as well, research and so forth with the market, Fair Trade Commission. There are several entities that are existing to do that kind of work.
Why you ask the question? If you know, Nora? Because a lot of time when these with a wholesale, corner shop, supermarket, when they put their markup to whatever they are selling, right?
Yes.
A person walk into this place and saw this price tag, they tend to blame government when government have nothing to do with it because it's a free market, people price whatever they want price or they want price it. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, say, if you go in one place, right? And when you go in there, you see the price of milk and huge. I believe that there should be an arm that you can call and they go in there and check to see what is going on. I'm going to tell you why.
You can call the Consumer Affairs Commission. They have a system in place for that, you know.
Okay, that's why I
Yes.
asked it, because Nora, I went up by Nora, you know what I see, right?
Yes, Keisha,
Right?
yes.
Okay, good. Coming hide behind something,
Yes, ma'am.
I went up by Bustamante Children's Hospital, and they had some cafeteria up there, but one specific one. And when you go in there and see the price of the people, they must sell you something. As my little panic, as myself, I said, but uptown price, then me ask probably uptown to you, it was a little cheaper. Yesterday I went by, you see, I had two children with me. I have my two boys with me. So I was about to leave because I spent a little more time than, what I thought I would have spent. So one of them said that they want a Monster milk. One of them said they want a Coke, the little Coca-Cola thing there.
Yeah.
So I went in there with me and somebody else. So I gave the person the money and I told them what they should order. So when the order was put in, the cashier said $370.
For what?
So at the time when I heard $370, I didn't really put much emphasis on it because I don't know if any one of them did say that they want something else. So when the person that was there with me realized what was going on, the person said, well, hold on, $370? You sure? Check back, man. She said, yes, the price is $320. So the person asked, how much for the Monster milk? Nora, the little Monster milk in a little poultry, we're supposed to know it, $250.
What?
And when me live, anyone at the wholesale I'm walking on Nora, I can get for $120.
$250 for one Monster milk?
$250 for one little pouch Monster milk.
Mighty.
And when I said, I was saying to the person, I said to the person, I said, okay, no. I said, no, I never want it. I said, refund back the money, I never want it. I said, I don't find where me live to come buy one Monster milk, yes, so one with $200 with part when me them can pay $120, any with part around the cut, yes, so. And that you get it back. And if you go in and the wholesale them, you get a little cheaper. So the person did refund the money, but me I walk up, the person was saying, oh, part them can't get Monster milk for $120. I don't know how these people that they shopping, but Keisha is telling them, say, go up at Children's Hospital and go right over with part them, the cafeteria them there, so, and go check it because some price of this brethren, it is grateful to somebody for the hospital compound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
boy, I don't know.
I can't worry, so nobody no call me phone and ask me foolishness. I don't want you to but nobody no call me phone and ask me and tell me, say, Keisha, you should have this. Nobody call me phone, I don't talk and ask me foolishness. I'm not insulted.
Yeah, that's $250
for one little Monster milk. I'm saying, wherever me go, I just the other day one that entity used to sell for $110 and you just put an $10 and why I was selling. But me say anywhere me go, me can count must about 5 or 6 wholesale around the vicinity where are $120, $250, even more than 100% right there. So
yeah.
So
that is
whoever is authorized to go in and go look for this and see. Go in and go check out that place up there. So.
I'm trying to wonder why what would be the reason. Everywhere you go you get it, because if you buy something at a gas station you expect it to be a little bit more expensive than if you go a wholesale. But I'm trying to think of the reason why the
asked the lady again and she said $200. No, Mr. Manali found me to come by that piece. Yeah, sir. $250 Yeah, sir. $250.
Somebody in the comments say airport price.
Yeah, that's right.
But
and
wow.
Like that too. And a poor people hospital, so whenever there are rich people, you have to pack up there. So I don't understand who is the owner, who who apply that business there or whatever, but the price, no sir.
And this is on the compound of the hospital, operated by the hospital.
I don't know how operate it, ma'am, so I won't say, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand, because me didn't know how operate it. Me go directly to the person, because to me, no, I don't joke me them, you know. I don't joke me, I make no a serious thing, me I say. Yesterday that was.
All right.
Well, 120.
Thank you, Keisha, for bringing it to light. But that is expensive.
Yeah, man, then if you
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
If you check it out, for them shopping, where them buy.
All right. All right, Keisha. Thank you so much. But wow, $250 for a Monster Milk it's kind of crazy, you know. It's kind of crazy. And then when you look at the price that they sell the because she said she was told $370, and if it's for a Monster Milk and a small bottle of Coca-Cola, that means they must sell the Coca-Cola for $120. So, me not understand because that 120 would be closer in price to the price of the small Coke than. But so Keisha is asking for someone to go and investigate what is happening at the tuck shop at the Bustamante Hospital for Children. She said the prices there are ridiculous. $250 for a Monster Milk is crazy work, in my opinion. Let's get back to the phone lines. Chris, good morning.
Hey, it's Mountain Morning. How are you doing?
I am good. How are you?
And good morning to Keisha to you. Yeah, long time friend. You were talking about the same fast food thing there. We how them behave. Hey, it's Mountain not today, not yesterday. And as a Keisha, let's say about things that make expensive. It's terrible out the road, man. Some of them go over the boundary too much. You know? And then get up and blame the government. But anyway, I have two things I call this morning. I have a friend admitted in the hospital and in charge of X to do the operation. She paid. And yesterday, them all turned to the lady say, "Oh, it's a knife. They don't have knife to do the operation and gas. So she have to pay 90 grand. And if she don't pay, the operation have to put her. What kind of thing that is, Bantan?"
Wait, hold on. So she paid for the operation to be done?
Yeah, man, she paid. Mm-hmm.
And then the hospital came back to say they don't have what?
Well, I don't remember the name of the thing what them said they don't have. But we also knife and guard as an example.
So they don't have an item, and she's gonna have to pay for that item for the surgery to be done.
Yeah. And
it's an item that they're not gonna replenish their stock anytime soon, or
I don't know, Bantan, but them say if the 90 grand no pay, the operation now go on.
I see.
They won't put you out. So me I say,
I see.
How come that you rather spend your life more than collect the money and send home the patient making go dead?
Well, I can't speak to this situation because this is a specific situation, and I'm not sure, and you are not sure what she's paying for extra either. So I wouldn't want to go down this wicket because I'm not sure what it is and what she may need. But yeah, I can't say much. I can't say much because I don't have enough facts.
You go for you know, you have to pay to get car park, you know. You know about that?
Oh, I didn't know. There's you have to pay for the parking now?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the cost for the parking?
No. The lady called me to call you and tell you, you know. You know. You call me and tell me the other day something to tell you about it. Another thing again, I hope Sir Desmond Mackenzie are listening. I have a blind friend who needs a proper home to live in. So I don't know if you can help me to push this one, Miss Man.
Where has he gone to seek assistance?
Well, I mean, in turn to, you know. In turn to.
But Chris, hold on. You have house? You give a house?
What is it, me?
May I ask if you have house Agiwe?
No, man, no.
Then no, true. Me ask you where him go to for help, and you say are you him turn to? So it sound like you have some plan put on where you issue out.
No, you know. True, you know the man is listening, talking to you.
Right.
Time.
But if they are also listening to this program or listening to Nationwide, they would have heard of several ways in which you can reach out, either to the Poor Relief Department, to Food for the Poor, reach out directly to your member of parliament to see how best you can get some assistance. I don't sound like him take any of them route there yet.
You know, when you touch that retreat there, when you come on to representatives, me not go down that retreat there.
Okay, but I also said two other things
so
just now.
The Poor Relief, Food to the Poor, I rather play at that retreat.
Right, so Poor Relief, there's Food for the Poor, and there are other you know, the government has their housing program. Well, I think you have to go through your representative for that one, but there are ways. So several ways in which you can reach out for help. Does he have any family around him, or he lives alone?
Well, I'm scared to go about him business, you know.
So he lives alone?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let him know that there does he own the land that he lives on?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so he's in good standing to receive housing assistance. So let him try through the Food for the Poor, try through the Poor Relief Department, and see how best they can offer some assistance to him. All right?
Yeah. Yes,
yes, man. So try those options, and if he is so willing, maybe you not so minded to try the member of parliament or a councillor, but if he is so willing,
the member of parliament, you know, he's daily, you know.
Then he's daily.
Yeah.
Yes. So she has an office. She has office hours. And if he is willing to, let me put it that way, if he is willing to, encourage him to find out when our office hours are, and see if he can set an appointment to speak with her. It's politics time now, you know, so everybody's looking to help. So maybe he can maximize on the climate, the current climate.
Mr. Banton, who is going to represent Jamaica Labour Party in the Greendale Twickenham Park here? Nobody know now.
Greendale Twickenham Park is not a constituency.
Yes, man.
No, it's not.
Central Village. Yeah, man.
Central Village is not a constituency either.
What you call it?
What's the name of the constituency? Those may be divisions. Who is the current MP?
Miss Dennis Daly.
Right, and Dennis Daly is the MP for which constituency?
The same place that I'm talking.
And that's what I'm asking you. You don't know what the name of the constituency is?
Like it's a Southeast St. Catherine.
There we go. So which one is it? It's St. Catherine Eastern, right? Eastern St. Catherine.
St. Catherine Eastern.
Right.
So who is representing the Jamaica Labour Party out there, sir?
So, but Chris, I don't remember if I've ever heard you. No, hold on, Chris. I don't remember if I ever hear you declare any political loyalty. Have you ever done that before?
With what?
Have you ever declared any political loyalty? Say you're this or you're that. You ever said that on air before?
You want me to tell you?
So for example, no, if you want to.
No, listen to me.
Yes.
This is my sister. Enough time I call the program.
Yes.
You know what I mean? She show me love and respect. I mean, see the growth.
Yes.
I mean, I stay on the foot, man. A one bro God, man.
All right, good. So a one bro God mean you are a supporter of the Labour Party, right?
Yeah.
So Chris, as a supporter of the Labour Party, you say you was a Labour, right?
I am.
Good. Me glad say you say I am. And you live in a Eastern St. Catherine. And you are telling me, say, as a Labour, right, living in Eastern St. Catherine, you don't know who you are going to vote for?
You know, so me call up all up at headquarters already, ask them. Them say they don't know.
Something not right, yeah, man. Something not right.
All right.
Something not right, yeah.
All right. I mean, I hear about nobody a walk or do nothing.
And you know, see no flight, no poster either.
And you charge them to the people, tell you the PD where you go. Nothing like that. Not come in here up in the ground. Nothing like that.
Something not right then, man.
Nothing like that on the ground. Believe me, I tell you first.
All right, boss.
When I tell me, to me only Sir George should do some research to me, you are going. And me not get the chance to ask George to check it out to me. But people in Wonderland, we don't know. And I want, you know, represent, show me support.
Well, I am seeing someone in the comments. I'm seeing someone in the comments saying it's Reverend Dwight Peku. You know that name?
Yeah.
So are him.
Him come back.
All right. So you can go call him up now and ask him what go on for campaigning.
All right, Miss Banton.
All right. You take care now. You take care. We're way past the break. Let's take the break and come back.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:51.
This July, the world turns to Jamaica
for the Caribbean Investment Forum, the region's premier investment event.
From July 29 to 31, the Montego Bay Convention Center comes alive
with global thought leaders, exclusive investment opportunities, high-impact deal-making sessions.
Are you ready to invest in the Caribbean's future? Book now at CaribbeanInvestmentForum.com.
Let's shape a smart, green, connected Caribbean. July 29 to 31, Montego Bay. Powered by Caribbean Export, Government of Jamaica, Jampro, EU, CARICOM, Republic Bank, and IDB.
From visas to green cards, the Consular Queen at Barrett Immigration is your trusted guide for all things U.S. immigration. As a premier immigration consulting firm, we help reunite families and resolve your toughest immigration issues with care, speed, and affordability. Call now at 470-593-8448. That's 470-593-8448. Barrett Immigration, where the Consular Queen helps you unite families and change lives.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton, and we are still inside the Consumer Hour. Just a few minutes left, taking your calls. I want to squeeze in these two callers, so let me get to it. Kirk is next, and then Marlon. Kirk, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Nora. I'm having an issue with JPS, okay?
Yes.
From Berry Blow last year.
Mm-hmm.
There's a line that has been broke from a light pole right at my gate. I'm living in Pennant, back Pennant. That's in North Central Clarendon.
Yes.
And I've been calling them, they just come and look at it and they're not doing anything to it. Now the line is almost on the ground.
It's affecting power supply to anything?
No, but it I have children, I have grandchildren running around in the yard.
Okay,
the
good.
Is very low.
No, I just wanted to know if it's connected to anything. But
no, it's not broken, but it's
just low.
Where it hung from the pole, it has broken from the pole itself.
Okay. So JPS, this one is a year and change, because burial was early July last year, and we're almost to the end of July. So JPS, where is this? Tell me the name of the road that the pole is.
It's in Back Pennant, right below the Pennant Cemetery.
Back Pennant?
Yeah.
Back Pennant, right below the Pennant Cemetery?
Right.
All right.
And they came and looked at it, Miss Nora, and they did nothing to it.
All right.
They just came and they came by my house probably about 2 weeks ago to change my meter. And I said, my God, this meter, they're not doing anything to it.
No, remember when JPS send out the team, they always tell you that a team that they send to fix the meter is not necessarily that same team can lift up the light, because they are contracted to do a specific job. So even if you come on to fix a meter and you see a line running low, the team might not necessarily be able to fix that problem as well. So maybe that's why they would have left it.
But what I'm saying is, Nora, when I call them, people came and look at it and they did not do it.
Yes, fair. All right, so stay on the line. Let's take your number so that when JPS needs some direction to the area, they can give you a call and get it. JPS, this one is a year in the bag. The wires connecting to this pole that have been falling since burial last year in Back Pennant, right below the Pennant Cemetery in Clarendon, it needs to be addressed. Children are home now. It's summer. They're in the air and they're playing. We don't want anything to happen. No vehicle for pass and dry it down no further or anything like that. So JPS, deal with that one, please. Stay on the line, all right? And let Michelle take your information. All right, Marlon, final caller for the morning. Marlon, good morning.
Morning, London. Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Miss London. Alright, so the issue I'm having is with Flow.
Uh-huh.
Alright, particularly the mobile data thing, right? So I am a customer that has the Yarda Road setting.
Yes.
The home part works fine, but as for the internet on the road,
mobile internet, mm-hmm.
Right, I'm not getting optimum service. All right, for one, I am a blind person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I rely on my internet to be able to use the phone, like through another assistant, the AI, like Bixby and off Bixby.
Yes.
Right, that's right. So when I am on the road, I cannot use that feature on my phone. If I connect to the Wi-Fi or a hotspot or something, I am able to do so. If I put a digital chip in the phone, I am able to do so. But the internet that Flow is providing, I cannot use that feature on my phone. And I find it very troubling. As a matter of fact, I used to be able to use it, but since probably about 5-6 weeks ago, that has been non-existent.
All right.
And I try calling them. All they're telling me is that the APN settings, I should reset it and whatever, and that is definitely not the issue. Because I've done that over and over. Yeah, that's not it.
All right. It sounds like it's a simple fix. Sounds like someone just needs to walk you through some technical things on the phone and see what is happening there.
But no, I have tried more than
No, man. Yeah, man. What I'm saying is it sounds like someone needs to definitely go through with you and see what's happening on your phone. So what I'm going to do for you is ask you to stay on the line. Let Michelle take your information. We'll give it over to Flo. Flo has promised us that they will be more responsive to the issues that are presented. So we're hoping that you should be able to get a call this week so that they can sort out the issue with your mobile data. All right?
Oh.
All right. Thank you so much for
very
calling.
much in advance.
And that's all the time we have for the Consumer Hour this morning. Remember, we're coming to you live from the University of Technology, Jamaica. We're at the Alfred Sangster Auditorium, and we are here for the MSME Linkages Day Expo being put on by the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce. So much more on that later on during Cliff Hughes Online as I hand over to one Cliff Hughes now, who is probably over there on TikTok scrolling, giggling.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.